BuildIt from Track 20 and Electronic Arts. This time around it's an app for iOS and Android, and as I said, it's free to play, which means it's chock full of microtransactions and arbitrary timers. As usual for these kind of games, the introduction is promising. You've got a friendly tutorial and just enough resources to get you intrigued before it slaps you in the face with a timer and a paywall. I just threw up in my mouth a little. But anyway, let's just assume for a moment that you actually enjoy this genre of build and wait games for mobile devices, and in that case, SimCity BuildIt is quite a pretty one, all things considered, so it's got that going for it. Aesthetically, it's hugely inspired by SimCity 5 from 2013, which makes sense seeing as they already had those assets lying around, doing nothing. It also features the fantastic soundtrack from that game by Chris Tilton, which is another huge plus. Also, the user interface and touch-focused design is well thought out and perfectly suits even smaller touch devices. I'm playing this on my Samsung Galaxy Note Edge, which features a 5.6-inch screen, and I never feel cramped playing it, but naturally it'd be even better on a tablet. I must give Track 20 props for the controls and UI here. It doesn't get in the way and provides you with clear and concise information at all times. Of course, it owes a lot of that design to SimCity 5, which I always thought felt like a tablet game all along. So that's appropriate. That game was so streamlined and simplified that it hurt, but that was because it was a SimCity game on the PC. On a mobile device, your expectations are different, so things like the decreased city size, simple UI, and limited scope make a lot of sense. The basic goal and progression closely mimics its big brother as well. You start by plopping down roads, a power plant, and the town hall. Then you move on to placing residential lots, factories, shops, parks, fire, and police stations, and all that jazz. Grow a larger population, gain more Simoleons, upgrade and expand, there you go. The main difference here is that, like in SimCity Social, you place individual buildings instead of zones, and each building has to have an arbitrary amount of random resources to be constructed. And you'll need even more resources in order to upgrade these buildings beyond trailer parks and 10-roofed shacks. You gain these resources several different ways, but the main one is by producing them in buildings that produce things, like factories and hardware stores. And what do they use to produce these resources? Time. Yes, time. The most valuable and mineral-rich resource known to free-to-play gaming, and I hate it. Everything costs time.